So Michael Squire says still depends on the screen you use, meaning a lot of times these companies will say, well, we don't, a lot of times somebody will calibrate a projector and say, I don't want to give you the settings because it's going to be dependent on your screen, right?
Yeah.
Following your environment, blah, 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 screen size, screen material, all this. And I can say that I've reviewed various projectors, a lot of BenQ projectors, and I have, how many different screens do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 5. I have a couple different 6. So I have like different projector screens, some AT screens, some no, I have 7. I have another one to live. So I have a ALR screen, a CLR screen. I have matte white. What else do I have? Yeah, so I have various combinations of them. And when I test out these projectors, I can move them to different screens, and they are different environments too. And I would say the consistency is still there. Like if I use a BenQ projector that's known to be accurate, I can move it from one to the other, and it's not like, oh my gosh. Now, right on this screen, it looks great, and on this one, it looks completely off. It doesn't work that way. The projector is putting out accurate colors, and if I put it on a wall, it's still going to look pretty accurate, right? Because the colors are relative to each other, right? So if it's well calibrated, it will probably look good on most things, right? So I think that part is a little bit overblown in my opinion, right? I think that if I take a projector that doesn't have a good calibration, it's not like I'm going to put it on a certain screen and all of a sudden it's going to look great on this screen, right? When the white balance isn't right, it's still going to look not right on all the different projectors. So what that tells me is I would prefer a projector that is calibrated out of the box, right? So the BenQs, they give you a report that say, hey, we calibrated this. This is the delta E of 2 or whatever it is, and when you get them, almost everybody is saying like the colors are great out of the box, right? There's not a reviewer that's saying, oh, colors are horrible for me, but great for everybody else.
Right.
So my point being, yes, of course you want to optimize for your room. If you have all the tools, if you have a professional coming in to do it, then it makes sense for them to come in and dial it in to like delta error of 1, right? But if it's a delta error of 3 coming from the manufacturer, that's still better than the one that's delta error of 8 or 15. You know what I mean?
11.
You know what I mean? So you get these horrible delta errors, meaning that the colors are way off, white balance is way off, whatever, right? So something that's closer to 3 is going to always be better. So I just want to get that out of the way that, yeah, the screen matters, but at the same time, the thing that's a little bit confusing to me is a lot of these companies will ship stuff that is not well calibrated out of the box, and I kind of don't get it. Like, take the time to actually give a good calibration so that when you get it out to everybody, at least have one mode where it looks really good. I know that's supposed to be filmmaker mode, but it's not always that great. So, anyway, that's my little rant.
Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily HiFi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily HiFi.